We're joined by Captain Cal Porter. Port's first practice match done and dusted. A solid first hit out. What's your immediate thoughts in the aftermath?
Just ran it out of the time in the end, Budge. It was pretty close all day, sort of goal for goal, within 2 goals of each other. Typical first practice match fashion, very scrappy, not particularly high scoring, a lot of pressure around the ball, but I think both sides will be better for the run, to be honest. So hopefully we can go again next week and get the cobwebs out and prepare for round 1.
Well, we're finally at the stage where we're playing practice matches. In terms of preparing for the season proper, what are your priorities individually over the next couple of weeks, and then collectively, what are the priorities of the team as we move towards round 1?
Yes, individually I'm working on playing all 3 lines of the ground. I'd like to be playing bulk of my time in the middle, but I know that today I spent a bit of time forward and back as well, so it's going to be important for me. As a team, it's just about getting a bit more connection and consistency on both sides of the ball. So in defence, how can we connect better? And in offence, how can we get that uncontested game going, get the flow of the ball going as well? Just get used to playing with each other again, but also a lot of new guys in the mix. So learning what makes them tick and them also learning our game style. So just more familiarity with each other and our game style, doing it all over again.
You mentioned the new guys. One of the best parts of pre-season is seeing new faces. Today we saw Kai de Clay, Sam Durden, Trent Bianco, Corey Preston, obviously Ethan Stanley made his way back, and then there's a host of young Hawthorn boys as well. What were your thoughts on their contributions today?
Yeah, they're really solid. We've recruited really well, and they're not just good footballers, but good people. So all of those guys you mentioned, and I'm sure we're missing a few, but I really enjoy what they've brought so far from a cultural point of view. And on the field, they're proven, superstars, whether they've got AFL or VFL experience in the past. They come to us with a great skill set, and I want to empower them to use those weapons, play them in the positions that they're strongest in, and just really empower them to go well for us. So, really connecting well with guys like Trent and Kai and all the other guys you mentioned. They're doing a brilliant job, and not just on the field, but as people, they're just really sound and fit into our footy club perfectly. So I couldn't be happier.
And then lastly, experienced guys, that's great. And then, of course, there's obviously young boys that come in and get their first taste of action, or in the case of a Jake Arundel, another pre-season under his belt, still a young player. What were your thoughts on the younger core of Box Hill players today?
I thought they were awesome. Jake in particular, I think he's grown so much in his short time with us, which is really good. Seb Amoroso, superstar. And then a lot of our other guys like Jai Peacock I've worked with really closely, Jack Sammartino. You talk about those first year guys, and obviously our other young brigade as well. I think they're just buying in and they're ready to go. So hopefully there's opportunity for them throughout the year. We know how the system works and how selection works, but I really hope that they get their opportunity, and I know and I'm confident that when they do, they're going to take those opportunities and be ready to go. So really happy with how they're going as well. So it's good.
Very well said, Ports. It's good to be back, and we look forward to next week.
It's good to be back. Cheers.